Here's an easy riddle for you today. Today's video is about a thing that we count them, we track them in a day, we sometimes take them in a deficit, we sometimes take them in a surplus, we work very hard to burn them, sometimes we fail to consider them and also understand them. Hello everyone, welcome to today's video. If you are new to the channel, welcome. This channel is going to be all about health and fitness from all the basic stuff to the advanced level, and also check out my previous videos that I have made on pretty basic and fundamental concepts that everyone should be aware of. Also hit the like button and subscribe to the channel to stay updated and learn more on all about the upcoming videos in this channel. I think by now you would have guessed the riddle that I've asked in the beginning. Yep, we are going to discuss about calories in detail in this video. Calorie is a unit of energy. We need calories from foods or drinks to keep our body running and stay alive. Just as the same way as a car needs gasoline or fuel, or a refrigerator uses electrical energy to keep your food cold. You will be using calories for all the daily body functions that you do, and you burn calories during your sleep as well. We mostly associate calories with foods and drinks that we consume, but anything that has energy to it and is a source of energy does have calories in it. For example, a kilogram of coal is a source of energy. It contains approximately around 7 million calories. Though it is not consumed by us, it is a source of energy and it can be measured in calories. Let's quickly discuss about some definitions and types of calories that we have. We mainly have two types of calories. There is the small calorie and there is the large calorie. A small calorie, it can also be denoted as cal or cal. So the basic definition for a small calorie is the amount of energy that you need to raise a temperature of 1 gram of water by 1 degree centigrade. Whereas a large calorie, or mostly denoted by kilocalories, is defined as the amount of energy required to raise the temperature of 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree centigrade. You don't have to remember any of these, but you do have to make a note that all the calories that you see or you notice on the food labels, on the nutrition facts, on the back side of all the food, processed food or the packed food that you buy, denotes kilocalories. So that's the large calorie. So for example, if you see a 250 calories mentioned on a chocolate bar, it does indicate 250 kilocalories or 250,000 calories. So whenever I mention calories in this video or other, it kind of refers to the kilocalories, which is what we use to represent the energy of all the foods that we consume. An average man requires around 2,700 calories a day, whereas women need around 2,200 calories per day. This is not a hard number of calories that we need, this is just an average, but the amount of calories each person needs depends on a bunch of variety of things. Not everyone needs the same number of calories each day. So the number of calories required for you is different from what's required for me. It differs because people have different metabolisms, so they burn energy at different rates. And also some people are active than others, but the amount of calories you need to intake mainly depends on overall health, physical condition, physical activity, goals like weight gain, fat loss, and height, weight, gender, etc. We need calories as body energy to survive, which is used for different body functions. If people can consume only the calories they need, or based on their goals to lead a healthy lifestyle by choosing healthier foods, we all would probably be healthy or feel more energetic physically and mentally. But unfortunately, this is not the case with everyone nowadays. It's not only important to get the calories right, but also focus on from which food sources you are getting those calories from. For example, let's consider if you are going for a 1 mile jog, run or walk. Doing that 1 mile run is going to feel different when you are doing on a plain road, or if you are doing it on a beach, or if you are doing it uphill. the distance is the same, whereas based on the composition of the platform, your effort or the outcome is going to change. The same can be applied with food as well. So if you take a slice of pizza or a bowl of rice or some fruit, maybe even if the calories are same, so the composition in food differs, and one can have positive impact on your body and improve your health, whereas the other one, it doesn't do you any good as the healthier option. So these are the calorie values for the three main components of food that we have. So 1 gram of carb is going to give you 4 calories of energy, whereas 1 gram of protein is also going to give you 4 calories of energy. But 1 gram of fat is going to give you 9 calories of energy. Let's take an example to break this down and make you understand better. So let's consider whole eggs, maybe a cup of large whole eggs. When I weighed them, let's consider it comes about around 243 grams. So this 243 grams of whole eggs has about 23.11 grams of fats. So we know that 1 gram of fat can give you 9 calories of energy. So when you multiply that 23.11 by 9, you get 207.99 calories. Also have 30.52 grams of protein in it. Each gram of protein is going to give you 4 calories of energy. So when you multiply that 4 by 30.52 grams, you're going to get 122.08 calories. The 243 grams of eggs are also going to have 1.75 grams of carbohydrates. Each gram of carbohydrate also again gives you 4 calories of energy. So when you multiply that by 1.75, you get 7 calories. So when you add all these breakdown, you get around 347 calories. It means that when you intake 243 grams of eggs, you get 347 calories of energy. What are high calorie foods? These are the type of foods when you consume is just gonna give you a high amount of calories to your body. These foods mostly include fatty foods like fried foods, oils, butter. There are high calorie good foods as well. Foods like avocado, olive oil and nuts. There are low calorie foods as well. These foods are relatively low in calories. For example, spinach. If you consume 2 cups of spinach, you get only 16 calories. A cup of broccoli is gonna have 15 calories. These low calorie foods are ideal for you when you're trying to lose fat, but consuming them make you feel fuller. There are some calories called as empty calories. As the name empty calories suggests, these have a very little or no nutritional value, but can give you high amount of calories to your body. I mean, think about it. So we are eating some food hoping that it does good to your body and it improves your health. But there are few kinds of foods, like when you consume them, apart from getting high amount of calories, they don't have any good nutritional value to them. Unfortunately, these are the foods that we are highly surrounded by, and these are also the foods that we tend to crave upon for their appeal and taste, or trying to satisfy yourself with the reward feeling that your brain triggers. We fail to consider them into account on how bad they are for our overall health. So these are the foods that includes these empty calories. Foods like sugary drink, like sodas, energy drinks, processed fruit juices, etc. Be aware and try to limit these foods as much as possible, and don't depend on these foods for your daily energy needs or calorie needs. So if your body intakes more calories from these foods or other, it's gonna store that extra energy as fat. If the intake is low than needed, then it's gonna use the fat deposits in your body as energy. Let's discuss about body composition. Body composition determines on what percentage of your body weight comes from fat, muscle and bone. Knowing your body composition provides you a more detailed information on your health. For example, 2 people can weigh the same, but they can have completely different body compositions. Consider the person 1 having less muscle mass and more body fat, and the second person having a considerable amount of body fat and more muscle mass. Generally, the person with more muscle mass and considerably less body fat is more likely tend towards a overall good health, when even though both of them weigh the same. Let's discuss about fat. It's about not the fat that you get in foods, but it's about a fat that's stored in your body. The role of fats is to store excess energy and also protecting and insulating your body organs. A key note to consider about fat is its location of storage, like where the fat accumulates. So we are going to discuss about 3 areas of fat accumulation. There's the belly fat or the visceral fat. This is a kind of fat where it accumulates around your abdomen or belly, or sometimes it's also packed between your organs. Excess of these visceral fat can lead to belly fat, which can be easily noticeable. Gender can play a large role in influence on these fat deposits. Males most likely store these fats in abdomen, whereas with females, this fat is likely to be deposited in the hip area and thighs, etc. Next, we have subcutaneous fat. This fat is located just below your skin, and this is located throughout your body. And there is the intramuscular fat. So this is a kind of fat which is stored in the muscle itself. This is not necessarily a bad thing. So this fat acts as an important source of energy that can be used during workout. Ideally with this fat as well, a little of it can be good, but a lot of it can be bad. Muscles. There are very wide range of functions to muscles. Some of the muscles help you move, lift weights, stand, and even for sitting still. Some of the muscles even help you to breathe, digest food, and also see. When it comes to muscles, there are major 3 types of muscles. So we have the skeletal muscle, the cardiac muscle, the smooth muscle, skeletal muscle. So these muscles work along with your skeletal system. They help you in supporting your movements with your posture and balance. So these muscles are influenced by workout and diet. So muscle building refers to improving these skeletal muscles in size and strength. So as you age, you will experience this muscle loss, which is natural. So it's always recommended and also healthy to maintain a healthy muscle mass. Smooth muscle. So these are the muscles that cover the walls of digestive organs and our blood vessels. Cardiac muscle. So this muscle makes up the bulk of our heart and also our body's most vital organs. You may not have direct influence on smooth and cardiac muscle, but your food choices and lifestyle can impact their health and functioning. Bone. Bones are the structural framework that protects these vital body organs. They are a living tissue which plays a major role in our body. Bones contain nerves and blood vessels. Bone marrow is the site for red blood cell creation. Bones can also access storage of minerals, mainly calcium, phosphorus, and magnesium. Since bones are a living tissue, so they need our constant nutrition and maintenance. I hope the information that we discussed on calories and body composition are helpful to you. If you like this video and you feel this has been helpful to you, hit the thumbs up button so this video can reach to more people, and also hit the subscribe button below so you won't miss out on all the essential videos that are going to come, which are going to improve your health. If you are also looking for information on workouts that you can do in gym or at home, refer to my Instagram page that I have linked in the description below, and check out all the different kinds of workouts that I have already posted, which you can try for yourself and learn. I hope you all have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video.